with Southeastern Soul Tribe. Good to be back on here today with you guys. I hope everybody's doing well. If you haven't been to my channel, welcome to the tribe. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And ring that notification bell so you know every time I post a new post. So Gemini, how's it feeling? Mercury is in retrograde and you are ruled by Mercury, communicators of the zodiac, you and Virgo. And I have a feeling you and Virgo have some riffraff going on or something. Also, today, when I was taking my brother-in-law to pick up his vehicle from the shop, a song came on that I haven't heard since I was on my way to Florida. It was called The King of Alabama by Brent Cobb. I don't know if you guys have ever heard it or not. I'll make sure that I post it so you get a look at it. But when I started coming into your energy, I started hearing it again. And the gist of the song is about this great guy who played music, and he went, he was just kind of an easygoing guy, and his best friend took him out. Yeah. And nobody expected it. And the part that was getting me in that song was the part that said, some people calculate moves, he never had a thing to prove. He just let the wind take him where it may. Oh, well, it's a damn shame the way things go. It's too bad you had to lose the good folks. But the King of Alabama has gone home. Mm-hmm. And the second verse says, nothing good ever happens after midnight, so the story goes. You can't trust nobody, it don't matter how close. It was a friend that took him from his family. Something about, I keep his chain in my pocket, his son in my prayers. In every place I go, I can hear him there. Some people calculate moves, he never had a thing to prove. He just let the wind take him where it may. Yeah, well, it's a damn shame the way things go. Too bad you had to lose the good folks. But the King of Alabama has gone home. So anyway, the song's about a good man who had great intentions, and he left the world a little too early, but his legacy remained. The other thing about it is, yeah, he went home. They called him the King of Alabama. He's really popular. But he went home. But you may be looking in the real world here at travel, or this may be something about the gist of that song is going to go with this reading, I have a feeling. And also that second verse coming in really strong about the thing about some people calculate moves, but he never had a thing to prove. Also about the fact that nothing good ever happens after midnight, so the story goes. You can't trust nobody, don't matter how close. It was a friend that took him out. So I don't know what you got going on, Gemini, but we're going to take a look at it and see what the energy oracle says. We're going to look at the Pluto, the oracle of Pluto. I'm going to pull one card from it to get a gist, and then we're going to go into the tarot, and then we'll get some advice, okay? So for our Gemini collective, angels, ancestors, and guides, what does Gemini need to know about their relationships? Doesn't just have to be romantic love, guys. It can be whatever is most on your mind. Storm warning. That's the number 10 also. So just at the end of something, just as something's trying to pass through, or an end's trying to come to something, or recently in the past, an ending tried to happen, and there was a storm a brewing. What else for Gemini? You may be dealing with Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. The man holding the coin, it's masculine energy. Somebody who makes investments. They're aware of their investments. This could be you. You may have that in your chart. I don't know, or it's somebody you might be dealing with. But this guy's in the upright. Whatever he's doing it on the backside of a storm. And you can bet there's going to be an investment made. Either you're making it, they're making it, or it's somebody you know. Or it's an indication of your masculine energy being able to do an investment of some kind. What about in the upcoming energy for Gemini? We're getting some balance. Could be Libra energy here as well. We've got Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We've got Libra. And we've actually got inside of the balance in the near future, it's almost as if we fast forward through kind of a cycle and we go in, we're about 2 steps into a new cycle, and when we get our wheel rolling, then balance begins to happen. So something's beginning to balance out in the near future because of investments that we've made here. But something about that storm warning, either that was in the past, completed a cycle, but there was a storm right on the back of it. Sometimes in those storms, you can't often see what's out ahead of it. I notice in this particular storm, there's a wall cloud. Something's cloudy, something's hazy. There's something blocking the view for what's coming forward. And that in itself can be an emotional storm that we might be facing. On the bottom of this deck, another 7 card. If the investments are made in this direction here, this is the door to personal healing and happiness. Question is, what kind of investment are we supposed to be making here? What's this message and why? Maybe somebody's just going home. And you know, home is something that's on the inside. Not necessarily, they say home's where the heart is, right? Well, and that's an individual decision. Where's your heart? Where's their heart? Do you know their heart? I noticed at the beginning of that song it said, well, I didn't know him best, but he'd say we were friends. He was a man among men, the laid back kind, had a great big heart. The laid back mind. Oh, you got 2. You got the turtle and the unicorn. So turtle is a slow progression. Every time I see that turtle card, now that I've been dealing with this deck a little more, I think of the King of Pentacles sometimes, or the Knight of Pentacles that moves slow. Something's been slow to come along, and it's time to stand out, being the unicorn. Let's see if I can find what the turtle means in this book real fast. Okay, here's the unicorn. Synchronicity, magic, something special. So something special may be coming up here. I know in The King of Alabama, the guy who wrote this song, it may have been Brent Cobb, I'm not sure, you have to look it up, but he looked at the King of Alabama, that guitar player, as a special dude, you know? And maybe there's somebody special in your life that's going to come as part of this reading, or that might be what you're watching for today. And the turtle is about having patience and divine timing. I'm getting chills with this reading so far because I feel like something big with the storm warning, yes, but something with coin, investments being made is going to bring balance. All right, spirit, angels, ancestors, guides for our Gemini collective. What does Gemini need to know? How are we connecting this song and the things that are coming out in these cards for Gemini's reading? Well, now here's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Unable to receive, not receiving abundance. Somehow abundance depending on what it is to you. Now, you may be having a hard time earning money or having enough money or bringing in money. Or this could be about happiness, internal happiness, abundance of some kind. The Queen of Pentacles in the upright has everything needed. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, well, if that's you or the person you're dealing with, they either are absent of the ability to receive, or they can't get it, there's a blockage, or they're manipulative in some way when it comes to money or something like that. It could be you, it could be someone you're dealing with, but it's earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Right now, Venus is in Virgo. Those plans that you may be trying to make, sometimes we get caught up in the plans, but our Venus energy, the things that we love, making plans around things we love, is going to trump some things that we may have going on in our life. What's crossing this for Gemini? Judgment. That's another Libra card for sure. We're at a crossroads. It just came about, it seems like. The Judgment card is here. Is it based on not being able to earn, not having abundance, or is there something that's been out of alignment that's making us happy and something going really slow? Here with the Turtle. Show us the recent past. What brought this on for? Yeah, something's been really worrying us or the person that we're dealing with. Nine of Swords, it's sword energy. It gives me back to Libra again or whatever. And it's time to make a judgment call. It's on the table right now. What do we need to know about that Nine of Swords for Gemini? So this is being stressed out about not taking a leap of faith in the recent past. This could be Aries energy. It's also Gemini in some way. But this is like, geez, I'm worried sick. I can't sleep at night. And I don't know whether to take this action or not. I really want to be the fool, but I'm trying to make plans, that Virgo. But my heart's calling. Someone may not feel like they have the money to do something that they want to do, but the judgment call is here on the table. So what is our hopes and dreams? Let's dig deep, Gemini. What's going on with that? Okay, so something we may be thinking about are hidden things and the whole truth not coming out. You could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or another Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, not telling the truth. Also, things coming uncovered that we've had hidden. Not having enough knowledge. These are things we think about. Hidden things, not having enough knowledge. What about our fear for Gemini? Could be dealing with the Pisces as well. Okay, so our fear is not getting a message about an offer, not having a tangible message or something like that, or hearing about something, and a lack of self-confidence. There's something about not having the confidence here, or you could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. More, this feels like masculine energy of having the confidence to move forward, or having the confidence around a tangible offer or missed opportunity that could have happened. That's something that we think about, and something may be hidden or not having enough knowledge around that. All right, let's move forward. This right here is indicative of some people calculate moves. They never had a thing to prove. They just let the wind take them where it may. She would calculate moves and manipulate about money. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This guy would manipulate information and knowledge. The Pisces in the reverse have been hiding things, and it might slip up. They might get a little loose-lipped about it, something like that, if that's an energy you're dealing with. There's fear in every one of these cards. Everything is fearful. And it stems from self-confidence and maybe being You can't trust nobody, no matter how close. It was a friend that took him from his family. So that second verse is really playing into what I'm reading here. What's coming up in the near future? High Priestess. Our intuition, this is Pisces energy again, in the upright. This may be a test of intuition for Gemini or Pisces, or anybody on the table actually. What do we need to know about that High Priestess? Also, the High Priestess knows a lot and they don't show their whole hand. Somebody is juggling here, and it fell on top of these two things. So mind juggling back and forth. Am I going to get this offer? Do I have the self-confidence to move forward, to do this thing, to go home, whatever? Do I have enough knowledge? What's hidden? What is it that I can't see? It's the Two of Pentacles. What else? Our intuition is talking to us here. Yeah. Our intuition is saying that something is going to come out from under the moon. And it's going to unhide. This is Pisces and Cancer energy. And Leo energy is going to bring forth the sun. We're in the Leo. We are in, we just had Lionsgate. And so now we're in Leo season. Lionsgate area. So it's no doubt why the sun is here. But whatever's been hidden is going to come into the light of the sun for us to be able to see. And it may just make us very happy going forward. Somebody could have Pisces or Leo in their chart. What's an outer influence? Message of passion in some way here. What do we need to know about that, Spirit? But it's a missed message. A missed message about love. Leo's missing messages. Our intuition. Show me an outside influence, Spirit. The Empress in reverse. The wife, the mother, the business owner, Aries, Taurus, Libra. Feminine energy in reverse. She could run an empire, but she's either unable to right now. And I think it has something to do with non-committal energy. That Knight of Wands. In it for a good time and not a long time. What do we need to know about that, Spirit? Who is this? Somebody from the past. Something that has to do with children or family. Nostalgic. Something that has a lot of nostalgia around it. This could be the mother. A non-committal mother. What do we need to know about that person? Spirit. For Gemini. Not being able to celebrate. Not coming together with them. What else? And the Ten of Cups in the upright. And a lesson not learned. Revolving around happiness. So the question is, Gemini, is there something nostalgic and non-committal mother energy or not being able to celebrate or something like that standing in the way of happiness? And a lesson that we may not have learned in the past, something uncompleted from this that needs to be done. At the bottom of the deck, there is a decision being made. The Two of Wands standing here looking over at this happiness that was not achieved or that we long to achieve, that would take the swords out of our back here. It would make us no longer feel left out. And somebody might be losing patience about it, something about a Sagittarius energy. And there's a whole lot of love. I got a whole lot of love. Queen of Cups. That Queen of Cups could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, and then the Lovers, the Gemini, sitting here right next to it. It's a choice. It's always been a choice. These people are together because they want to be, because there's a lot of love around it. And somebody here is losing patience. They're looking back at what could have been their happiness and all the obstacles standing in the way about a choice in love. It feels unfair. Advice for Gemini. Ten of Pentacles. It's coming in sideways and it's falling right between. It's the Ten of Cups is there, and then there's the Ten of Pentacles where it fell. That covers all of this stuff in the middle. It covers it all up. Ten of Pentacles is full abundance. Happy family, happy life, all the money needed for forward movement. That's coming in as advice. So it's time to look at what is abundance to Gemini. What makes you happy? And above everything, the journey's about you. Your heart space being in the upright. The things your intuition's trying to talk to you about. What choice should Gemini go toward making here? There's a partnership that's in the reverse. It could be Virgo, Gemini combo here, but no longer manifesting around that. What do we need to know about that, Spirit? What does Gemini need to know? It's slow. There's that knight with hemorrhoids. He'll show up, but he's going forward. There also may be an earth energy that's trying to graduate into their life going forward. I notice he's looking straight over here at Gemini, the Queen of Cups, turning the back on manifesting a connection here. Could be with a Virgo. Two Virgo energies. What about that? To do something, but there's a fear around allowing things to come apart so that they can be rebuilt. What's our advice around that for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know? Your mind frame about an offer or a new start that's tangible is a big deal. How you think about this stuff could make all the difference, because there is a connection here. A Four of Wands, a marriage, a coming together on the bottom of the deck. And it may end up being more about love than it is about money. The King of Pentacles is in reverse, and somebody feels left out in the cold here. Somebody's tired of standing on the shore waiting for their ships to come in, and they're not going to do it anymore. Somebody's defending territory, house, home, hearth, Taurus energy, and the upright. Defending that at all costs, a higher level of commitment. Releasing the things that no longer serve us and being able to have rest and reprieve. There may be an obstacle around work. Somebody putting in the work or not putting in the work, and here's our self-esteem again in the tank. And then the Emperor in reverse. So there's blockages here, Gemini, that we need to be aware of. Storm warning, man holding the coin and the angel of balance coming in. This judgment call needs to be looked at. Because some people are calculating moves and somebody doesn't have a thing to prove. And somebody may just let the wind take them where it may. Right in the middle of a storm. I feel like I need to get a little bit more advice on this for Gemini. From this deck, Spirit Angels, Ancestors, Guides. What does Gemini need to do? Defend what your intuition is saying. You may need to take a journey King of Alabama has gone home. You may need to defend a journey so you can go lighten the load. Somebody's carrying a heavy load and completing a cycle here. What else does Gemini need to do? Defend your position, I'm hearing. There's a lack of love and teamwork here. What do they need to do about that? Somebody might escape in the middle of the night. They may not feel very singularly abundant at all because somebody feels like things have gone down the drain, but there's a brand new idea, a sort of truth coming in. It's a message of truth, a message of knowledge. Somebody may be dropping all their options, and there may not be a lot of self-confidence here. Somebody's not happy, but they're going toward the sun. Leo energy, again, Lionsgate, we're dead ass in the middle of it. It's time to let go. What do we need to let go of? No more conflict. And somebody's being advised to stop sowing seeds somewhere. Where does Gemini need to stop sowing seeds? Take the Fool's Journey. The Emperor is here in the upright, right on this investment. It's time to have more trust. Trust fall. There's no need to manifest anything else right now, Gemini. Yeah, and everything's repeating. The Capricorn energy, the Devil's in reverse. There's no more worries about that coming here. The Empress is coming in upright in the near future. That's where your balance is coming in. And then here's the King of Swords in the upright with communication on the Eight of Wands. So, we want things to hurry up here, but it's going to be a little slower than you might have expected. Probably because we're in Mercury retrograde. I remember Miriam, pretty sure it was her, talked about the way the energy feels during Mercury retrograde. It feels like it's going really slow, but what's happening is really you're working in tandem and the wheels are spinning at the same speed. There's still 24 hours in a day, but our desires not being met in the past can make us feel like things aren't moving fast enough. And all that is about our own time constraints. But there is a lot of fear around mistrust. There's a lot of mistrust here. So that's something that we need to look at. I'll get some animal oracle advice for our Geminis, and then we're going to close out this reading for this. So spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. Some direct advice for Gemini for their highest good. What does Gemini need to do? Let go of your fear. What I say about this reading, there's a whole lot of fear. And know that you are safe and protected at all times. So if you're feeling pulled to do something, take a trip, make a move, go after your heart's desire, Spirit's giving you permission. Right now. What else for Gemini? The Seagull. Are you going to the ocean? Now is time for deep emotional healing. So it's Judgment Day. And somebody here needs to stay in the background and adapt to the situation. Don't be conspicuous in attempting to direct the course of events with the chameleon. I can see that with the Pisces cards that are showing up. Use that Pisces energy. Don't tell everybody what the hell's going on. Some people calculate moves, he never had a thing to prove. You just let the wind take him where it may. Yeah, well, it's a damn shame the way things go. Too bad you had to lose some good folks. But the king of Alabama has gone home. See that fool? Trust fall. And that's your message, Gemini. Thank you for joining me in this reading. I want to thank my best friend Amy. I was over here visiting her, and I was like, hey, can I do some recording in your dining room? Since I'm here, since you was, and she's like, sure. She's out there painting rocking chairs. I don't need your rocking chair, your Geritol or your Medicare. That song, The Possum. Anyway, I just thought I'd write them rocking chairs. They're so cool. Go Vols. They're orange and white. They're going to come out so good. They're going to look good on the front porch. So anyway, that's your reading, Gemini. Until next time, love and light to you and yours. Ring that notification bell. And if you'd like a private reading, the information will be below or in the About section. Get a hold of me. I'm here for you. See ya.